I'm kidding. You were supposed to, I didn't get a dun-dun-dun. Thank you. How's everybody doing tonight? that actually wasn't rehearsed, So welcome everybody to the Forte Jazz Lounge. Is everybody having a good day today? All right. How many people have been here before? Okay, good number. How many people haven't been here before? Okay, about half and half. Very good. Well, we're glad to have you here tonight for Nat King Cole and Natalie Cole songs. Are we excited about that? All right. Well, we've got a great show for you. We've got Gracie and Lacy and special guests. We got the band here. You know, guys, I was talking backstage. I told them when I was growing up, my mom, I told my mom, I said, hey, when I grow up, I want to be a jazz musician. She said, honey, you can't do both. Yeah, it was pretty bad. Yeah, so, well, you guys get it. You understand. You know the deal. Do you know the difference? Do you know the difference between a piano and a fish? You can't tune a fish. Hey, I know, right? Hey, do you know what, guys, you might know this. Do you know what you call the guy that hangs out with the musicians? The drummer. Oh. And I got a ton of them. So I'll finish. So there was a couple that were having some problems in their marriage, and they went to the marriage counselor, and they said, we don't talk to each other. We haven't spoken to each other in months. And the marriage therapist sat there and thought for a minute. And then he pulled out, believe it or not, a stand-up bass and started playing right in the middle of their therapy session. And just like that, the couple turned to each other and started talking to each other. They were shocked, and they told the therapist, how did you know to pull out an upright bass, that would do the trick? And you know what they said? He said, everyone always talks during the bass solo. Yeah, I know. It's pretty bad. Groaners. All right, well, we got a lot of show for you tonight. Are you ready for some show? All right. We're going to bring up the man, the myth, the legend, club owner, and band leader, the one and only Mr. Joe Clarke, and this is his Forte Lounge Band. Give it up, everybody.
How you doing? Jonathan on the dismount. I'd give him a 10. That's right. How's everybody doing? Since the last time he asked, like 2 seconds ago. All right, cool. And now the purple dusk of twilight time steals across the meadows of my heart. High up in the sky, the little stars climb, always reminding me that we're apart. You wander down the lane and far away, leaving me a song that will not die. Love is now the stardust of yesterday, the music of the years gone by. Sometimes I wonder why I spend the lonely night dreaming of a song. The melody haunts my reverie, and I am once again with you. When our love was new, and each kiss an inspiration. But that was long ago. Now my consolation is in the stardust of a song beside a garden wall when stars are bright, you are in my arms. The nightingale tells his fairy tale of paradise where roses bloom. Though I dream in vain, in my heart it will remain, my stardust melody, the memory of love's refrain. Thank you so much, folks. Well, as Jonathan was telling you, my name is Joe Clarke, and let me introduce the fellows in the band to you. On the trombone, Mr. Billy McSweeney. And on the drums, Mr. Josh Hoover. And on the bass, Mr. John F. Kennedy. The more I see you, the more I want you. Somehow this feeling just grows and grows. With every sigh, I become more mad about you, more lost without you. And so it goes. Can you imagine how much I love you? The more I see you, as years go by, I know the only one for me can only be you. My arms won't free you, my heart won't try. The more I see you, the more I want you. Somehow this feeling just grows and grows. With every sigh, I become more mad about you, more lost without you. And so it goes. Can you imagine how much I love you? The more I see you, as years go by, I know the only one for me can only be you. My arms won't free you, they won't free you, they won't free you. My heart won't try. Thank you very much. Thank you. the very thought of you. And I forget to do the little ordinary things that everyone ought to do. I'm living in a kind of daydream. I'm happy as a king, and foolish though it may seem to me, that's everything, the mere idea of you. The longing here for you. You'll never know how slow the moments go till I'm near to you. I see your face in every flower, your eyes and stars above. It's just the thought of you, the very thought of you, my love. Are y'all ready for Gracie Lacy? All right, ladies and gentlemen, Gracie Lacy.
Good evening. Welcome. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. L is for the way you look tonight. O is for the only one inside. B is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than anyone that you adore, and love is all that I can give to you. Love is more than just a game for two. Two in love and make it. Take my heart and please don't break it. Love was made for me and you. Take it away. That is Mr. Bill McSweeney. L is for the way, it's for the way that you look tonight. O is for the only, you're the only one. B is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than anyone that you adore, and love is all that I can give to you. Love is more than just a game. Do in love and make it. Take my heart and please don't break it. Love was made for me and you. Whoa, whoa, 'cause love was made for me and you. I don't you know that love was made for me and you. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you all so much for coming out to Forte Jazz Lounge tonight. We are Gracie and Lacy. This is Joe Clarke and the Forte Jazz Lounge Band. Such an honor to be here with them tonight. We have the music for you of Nat King Cole and his fabulous, iconic daughter, Natalie Cole. Now, Nat King Cole, he was an incredible jazz pianist of his day, and both he and his daughter were singers, songwriters, as well as actors, and they just did a great job bridging the generations with what we call the the Great American Songbook, which is music from the 1920s through the 1960s. And that's what this place is all about.
When a lot of the Great American Songbook was brought to popularity by big bands. Do we have any big band fans? All right. Well, Nat King Cole, he actually started bringing a tinier band to the popularity during that time. So you would hear some of those same standards with his trio, the Nat King Cole Trio. And the name of the trio was based off the old nursery rhyme, Old King Cole was a merry old soul, because Nat's last name was Coles with an S. And for marketing, they dropped the S, and he kept that as his own stage name going forward. He became the first African-American man to host a television show on NBC, and it was his own television show with the Nat King Cole Trio. So quite a fabulous show that he would run. And his daughter, Natalie, imagine growing up. Did anyone grow up with a musical family, musical parents?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so you probably had the same experience that Natalie had, riding along in the tour bus with her dad and learning all of these songs from a young age. So if you listen to Nat's Christmas album that came out the year that Natalie was 6 years old, her voice can be heard on that album. Unfortunately, though, he did not get the chance to see Natalie follow in his footsteps because he passed away at a young age. So it's kind of special to honor both of them and to see how both of them were quite incredible musicians in their own right. So this is a really fun song that we love to sing.
Yes, this is Straighten Up and Fly Right. Interesting story. It was 1943, and Nat King Cole, he needed to pay a hotel bill. Times were tough during World War II, so what did he do to get extra cash? He wrote a song, and he took that song down to the publisher, Irving Mills, said, "Will you buy this from me?" Irving Mills said, "Yes, I'll give you $50, and I need your permission to put my name on it as co-writer," even though he didn't help write it. All Nat got was the $50, but by George, he paid his hotel bill, and you gotta hand it to him. He left us with this song, Straighten Up and Fly Right.
Took a monkey for a ride in the air. The buzzer told the monkey he was on the square.
The buzzer tried to get the monkey off of his back. The monkey answered back and said, "No, listen, Jack.
Straighten up and play right. Straighten up and stay right. Straighten up and play right. Cool down, Papa, don't you blow your top. Ain't no use in diving. Ain't no use in jiving. Straighten up and play right. Cool down, Papa, don't you blow your top. The buzzer told the monkey, "You are choking me. Release your hold and I will set you free." The buzzer looked the monkey right and dead in the eye and said,
Your story's touching, but it sounds like a lie.
straighten up and play right. Straighten up and stay right. Straighten up and play right. Cool down, Papa, don't you blow your top. The buzzer told the monkey, "You are choking me. Release your hold and I will set you free." The buzzer looked the monkey right and dead in the eye and said,
Your story's touching, but it sounds like a lie.
straighten up and play right. Straighten up and stay right. Straighten up and fly right. Cool down, Papa, don't you blow your top.
Fly right. Thank you. What a great song.
That's Mr. Billy McSweeney on the trombone. A round of applause for Bill. Oh, I thought you were going to balance it on your nose, Bill.
Yeah.
I guess we're too merciful to this couple right here. Bill was actually the first musician that we called up. We met Joe Clarke when we moved here, Joe Clarke, and we asked him to make some connections for us, and then somehow we bumped into you, Bill, and I don't remember exactly how, but we said, Bill, we have a show coming up, and we need a band, and we need it quickly, and you said, all right, I'll make some calls, and you made some calls, and we had a band. So when we moved here from St. Louis, thanks to Bill, he got together our Legends band that we travel with and do our corporate events with. And then Joe Clarke has been here. We've performed with Joe Clarke up in New York. Bill was up in New York with us as well. And surprisingly, that was our first show together, not in Charleston. And then we came back here, and we love playing with the Joe Clarke Trio, the Joe Clarke Big Band, the Joe Clarke ensembles of all sizes. It's been a great opportunity. So glad to be here with the band. So we have a song. And do you ever have those moments where somebody that you really care about likes something that you really hate, and you just put up with it? Raise your hand. You know, we had that marriage counseling joke earlier. This would go right along. So Gracie and I, we get along pretty well, except for this one thing in our childhood. It's just a dark memory. Every time Gracie would ask me to watch Brigadoon with her. Brigadoon, has anyone seen
Does
Brigadoon?
anybody like Brigadoon? Brigadoon, yes.
See how few hands
you
are
are my
raised?
friends.
She loves Brigadoon. I do not like Brigadoon, but there is a song that's beautiful that Gene Kelly performs. It was covered by Nat King Cole. I really like the Nat King Cole version, but she wanted to combine both today because she's a tap dancing fan. Gene Kelly's a great tap dancer, but this song is almost like being in love. It's from Brigadoon. If you haven't seen it, you're not missing much.
Now, I'm just going to add something to that. For those of you who would like to watch Brigadoon with me, raise your hand. Wonderful. We'll have a great time. We'll eat pie. It'll be so much fun. If you don't want to do that, you can watch another movie with Lacy. Has anyone seen Groundhog Day? With Bill Murray? Well, this song appears at the end of that movie. So you have two choices. Groundhog Day with her, Brigadoon with me. Let's sing this song.
Take it away.
What a day this has been, what a rare mood I'm in. Why, it's almost like being in love. There's a smile on my face for the whole human race. Why, it's almost like being in love. For the music of life seems to be just like a bell that is ringing for me. And from the way that I feel when that bell starts to peal, I could swear I was falling. I'm so sure I am falling. Why, it's almost like being in love. The music of life seems to be just like a bell that is ringing for me. And from the way that I feel when that bell starts to peal, I could swear I was falling, so sure I am falling. Why, it's almost like being in love.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Well, does anybody here write letters? Anyone have just marvelous penmanship? Yes, Oh, well, you don't need marvelous penmanship to write letters, but we're going to bring Lacy out for a wonderful Nat King Cole song that he performed many times, and it is along those lines of letter writing. Now, today we have so many things I can't keep track of. We've got Snapchat and Twitter and Instagram and Facebook, and I don't know, I count on young people to keep me updated on what the latest and greatest is, but I hope you enjoy this. There's a twist at the end that Lacy borrowed from Michael Feinstein.
I did.
Yeah, all right, let's hear this.
I'm gonna sit right down and write myself a letter and make believe it came from you. I'm gonna read you every line where you promised to be mine. A lot of kisses at the bottom. I'll be glad I got up. Gonna smile and say, I hope you're feeling better. Then sign with love the way you do, 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 do. I'm gonna sit right down and write myself a letter. I'm gonna make believe it came from you.
Here's the new version.
I'm gonna sit right down and tweet myself a Twitter and make believe it came from @you. I better keep it to one line, filled with hashtags oh so fine, emojis at the bottom. I'll be glad I got up. Gonna smile and say LOLTTFN. From your Samsung to my iPhone. I'm gonna sit right down and tweet myself a Twitter and hope I'm young enough. I hope I'm young enough. I hope I'm young enough to know.
Thank you. Thank you so much. How many of you are on Twitter? It took Gracie and Lacy a really long time. Okay, good. So if you're on Twitter, you can see that we do our best to stay up with the times, and you can follow us at Gracie and Lacy if you would like to sit right down and tweet a Twitter to us. Okay. Well, we're going to turn it over to the owner of the club here, Mr. Joe Clarke. He has a song for you that was written by Charlie Chaplin. And if you're a silent film guru, you'll know that Charlie Chaplin is the iconic character with the little black hat and the mustache, and he was not only an actor, but also a songwriter and a producer and a director. And it's so funny because this song was from the movie Modern Times, which was from 1936. Modern Times. So here's a Modern Times song for you by Mr. Joe Clarke. Let's give it up for Joe.
Smile, though your heart is aching. Smile, even though it's breaking. When there are clouds in the sky, you'll get by. If you smile through your fear and sorrow, smile, and maybe tomorrow you'll see the sun come shining through for you. Light up your face with gladness, hide every trace of sadness, although a tear may be ever so near. That's the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use of crying? You'll find that life is still worthwhile if you just smile. Ladies and gentlemen, Billy McSweeney. Light up your face with gladness, hide every trace of sadness, although it's here, maybe ever so near. That's the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use of crying? You'll find that life is still worthwhile if you just smile.
Ladies and gentlemen, Joe Clarke.
Thank you.
This is a tune that came out in 1939, so shortly after modern times. The setting of this song was in London, central London actually, in a place called Mayfair. And the title is A Nightingale Sang in Berkeley Square. Now, Nat King Cole, he sang this song, and many other great artists followed as well and sang it. The only funny thing is upon doing some research, it would be highly unlikely for a nightingale to actually sing in Berkeley Square in central London. But we're going to sing this song anyway because it's such a cool idea, all right?
Certain night, the night we met, there was magic abroad in the air. There were angels dining at the Ritz when a nightingale sang in Berkeley Square. I may be right, I may be wrong, but I am perfectly willing to swear that when you turned and smiled at me, a nightingale sang in Berkeley Square. The moon that lingered over London town, poor puzzled moon, he wore a frown. How could he know that we were so in love? The whole darn world seemed upside down. The streets of town were paved with stars. It was such a romantic affair. And when we kissed and said goodnight, a nightingale sang in Berkeley Square. How strange it was, how sweet and strange. There was never a dream to compare. On that hazy, crazy night that we met, when a nightingale sang in Berkeley Square. This heart of mine, it beat loud and fast, like a merry-go-round in a fair. But we were dancing cheek to cheek when a nightingale sang in Berkeley Square. When dawn came stealing up a cold and blue to interrupt our rendezvous, I still remember how you smiled and said, was that a dream or was it true? Our homeward step seemed just as light as the dancing beat on the stair. And like an echo far away, a nightingale sang in Berkeley. A nightingale sang in Berkeley. A nightingale sang in Berkeley Square.
Thank you so much.
So Gracie and I, we've been singing together for a very long time. How many of you with your siblings used to perform for your parents or your friends? Did anybody ever do that? Oh, good. We're not the only ones. So apparently, this is National Sibling Day.
It is?
It is.
Oh.
It's are there siblings in the crowd today? Any siblings?
Oh,
Afraid so.
They're all at home celebrating National Sibling
You're
Day.
afraid so. Well, we're honoring all the siblings today. I'm sure that the club had that in mind when they had us come.
Oh, absolutely.
I know how you stay up on the hashtags that are trending.
It's on the calendar.
It's on the calendar. So this is National Sibling Day, and a lot of people ask Gracie and I, first of all, if we're related, and the answer is yes. They also ask us if we're twins, and the answer is no. We're not twins. I'm the baby sister, and this is the old lady, Gracie. And we started putting on shows in our driveway when we were 8 and 10 years old. And we took the bed sheets off our beds and strung a garden hose through the hem and put it across the garage doors and gathered up some friends and put on a show in the driveway. And we had so much fun doing that it turned into a summer tradition, and people would bring their picnics and their children and their dogs and their cats and come watch a show in our driveway every summer. And the productions got bigger and bigger. When we did Fiddler on the Roof, we literally put a fiddler on our roof, and we started to notice that the crowds were growing, and people would start calling us Broadway on the Driveway. And they would say, "Oh, are you going to Broadway on the Driveway this week?" So Broadway on the Driveway was growing and started to get a little bit of press, and got a little too much press because one summer there were several hundred people sitting out in our average little driveway, spilling out into the neighbors' yards and into the streets, and someone called the police on Broadway on the Driveway.
Oh,
Thank
that was
you.
excellent.
I love that dramatic
that.
effect. So the police found Gracie and I and said, "What on earth is going on? Why are you causing traffic jams?" And we invited him to stay and watch the show. He was very nice. But he said, "Girls, next year, Broadway has to move off the driveway." So we started fundraising and started to rent theaters and hire musicians and tech crews and write grants. Gracie's written a lot of grants in her day. And Broadway in the Driveway grew to about a team of 150 people and a full orchestra and technical team. And we ended up running that Broadway in the Driveway for 18 seasons in a row. Thank you. So along the way, people started asking Gracie and I if we could take a piece of Broadway in the Driveway to other cities. So we formed the sister act, Gracie and Lacy, when we were 10 and 12, and I guess that means we've been going for about 24 years now as a sister act, and it grew and grew until it became our full-time job, and we were so thrilled that it was our full-time job when COVID hit. That was a joke. I think you all are crying. You're crying. So we're full-time entertainers, and when COVID hit, it was very interesting, but we survived, and there's always bumps in the road, but we're glad to be back here at Forte and performing. So we're going to actually sing a song for you. It's interesting to be a performer during this time period because we were asked if we could do a show for the Charleston Symphony over at the Gilliard Center, and we said sure. And in order to do a show like that in this day and age, you have to have a socially distanced house, so the Gilliard was very socially distanced, and the entire orchestra had to get COVID tested and spaced across the stage. It was quite an undertaking, but we sang this song that we're going to close Act 1 with the symphony last week, I guess it was.
Yes, and it was written by two siblings.
Written by two siblings.
George and Ira Gershwin. This all kind of came together.
Sibling day. Again with the sibling day. So we're going to sing this for you to close out Act 1. I hope you enjoy.
Embrace me, my sweet embrace for you. Embrace me, my irreplaceable for you. Just one look at you, my heart grew tipsy in me. You and you alone bring
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Well, in just a little while, we're going to do a drawing. We're going to do a pretty incredible high-tech drawing right up there on that screen. And when the time comes, if you ordered a ticket, your name will be up on that screen, and it will go round and round, and someone is going to win a prize. Now, after that, we're going to do an old-fashioned drawing, like the kind they did in Nat King Cole's day. And you have cards on your tables. If you'd like to stay in the know about Gracie and Lacy or the Forte Jazz Lounge, go ahead and fill in those cards and we'll spam you. I'm just kidding. No, but there's a nice little receptacle. I'm not quite sure where it is. There's a nice little clear... Okay.
We'll throw them in the piano.
We'll throw them in the piano. But you can bring those up and get to win a prize. Now we're going to turn it over to Mr. Joe Clarke and the Forte Jazz Lounge Band. They're going to play us out until our intermission. So I hope you enjoy. First off, I just want to say this Forte Jazz Lounge is such a gem in Charleston. There's absolutely nothing like it. Everyone knows Joe Clarke and the Joe Clarke Big Band. They're very well known in this area and up and down the East Coast. They do a remarkable job performing here. When's the next time the Big Band will be here?
May 1st.
May 1st, you have to
May
come.
Day.
You do not want to miss the Big Band. It's incredible. It's incredible.
And get your tickets early, because tickets go fast.
Yes, but Joe Clarke, so grateful to have him here in Charleston, that he lives here. This is his home. He and his beautiful wife, Rosie, back in the bar. Everyone wave to Rosie. They created this wonderful place, and Joe is called upon by music directors that come to town and people that need assistance with jazz projects. He is the man. He was actually involved in the Ryan Gosling film, The Notebook. And when they came here to film, they talked to Joe to understand what the jazz era meant for that film. And Joe put that together for them so they'd have a great jazz sound for those jazz music scenes. But let's go ahead and give it up for Joe Clarke and the Forte Jazz Lounge Band. We'll see you
Take
in
it
a
away,
bit.
guys.
Gracie and Lacy, everybody. The evening breeze caressed the trees tenderly. The trembling trees embraced the breeze tenderly. Then you and I came wandering by, and lost in a sigh were we. The shore was kissed by sea and mist tenderly. I can't forget how two hearts met breathlessly. Your arms opened wide and closed me inside. You took my lips, you took my love so tenderly. I used to visit all the very gay places, those come what may places, where one relaxes on the axis of the wheel of life to get the feel of life from jazz and cocktails. The girls I knew had satin, sullen gray faces with distant gay traces. They used to be there, you could see where they've been washed away by too many through the day. 12 o'clock tales. Then you came along with your siren song to tempt me to madness. I thought for a while that your poignant smile was tinged with the sadness of a great love for me. Ah, yes, I was wrong. Again, I was wrong. Life is lonely again. And only last year everything seems so sure. Now life is awful again. A truffle of hearts could only be a bore. A week in Paris will ease the bite of it. All I care is to smile in spite of it. I'll forget you, I will, while yet you are still burning inside my brain. Romance is mush, stifling those who strive. I'll live a lush life in some small dive, and there I'll be while I rot with the rest of those whose lives are lonely too. Thanks so much, folks. The band's going to do one more tune for you, and I know you know this one, so if you can sing along with it, go right ahead. Don't bother me a bit. If you have a plan to motor west, travel my way or take the highway, that's the best. Get your kicks on Route 66. It winds from Chicago to LA, more than 2,000 miles all the way. Get your kicks on Route 66. Now you go through St. Louis, Joplin, Missouri. Oklahoma City is mighty pretty to see. Amarillo, Gallup, New Mexico, Flagstaff, Arizona. Don't forget Winona, Kingman, Barstow, say Bernardino, won't you get hip to this timely tip when you make that California trip. Yeah, kicks on Route 66. Hey! Billy McSweeney. Give it up for me. Give it up for John Kennedy, everybody. Take it. Josh Hoover. Yeah, keep it going, man. Hey. Now you go through St. Louis and Joplin, Missouri. Oklahoma City is mighty pretty, you'll see. Amarillo, got up New Mexico. Flagstaff, Arizona, don't forget Winona. Kingman, Barstow, say Bernardino, won't you? I get hip to this timely tip. Hey, when you make that California trip, get your kicks on road. Get your kicks on route. Get your kicks on Route 66. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a short little break. All right. Thank you so much. We'll be right back. Thank you.
I like dramatic entrances. They said break a leg, and well, thank you. Thank you. We having a good time tonight, gang? We're having fun, having a good time. Aren't they great? Yeah? Give them all a round of applause. I mean, they're awesome. All right, I got one more. I got one more for you. I know you don't want any more groaners, but I had to tell you. You know, guys, the difference between God and a pianist. God doesn't think he's a pianist. Yeah, see, I figured you'd like that one, Joe. I figured you'd like that one. All right, no. All right, are we ready for more show? We got the girls back. Everybody's ready. All right, let's give it up. Let's bring out Joe Clarke and his Jazz Lounge Band. Mr. Joe Clarke, everybody.
Great job, Jonathan. Thank you very much for introducing the band. I'm going to share something a little personal. When I was a kid, I used to stutter. Who remembers Mel Tillis? Yeah, remember that? That guy, and that was kind of part of his shtick. He didn't really stutter as much as he did in his act. But, looking up to performers and stuff like that, I kind of liked Mel Tillis because he was a stutterer too. And then he said that he started singing because he realized that when he sang, he didn't stutter. And then that sort of clicked with me. And so I started singing, and I realized I didn't stutter when I sang. So I kind of got rewarded, you know. And then I also learned that my penchant for imitation of voices and things like Mel Blanc and other famous people like Frank Sinatra and stuff like that, you know, I kind of clung to that. So every once in a while, I'm not trying to do an impression, but every once in a while I enjoy channeling my inner Nat King Cole. So I hope you enjoy that. I hope it doesn't come off as cheesy or anything, but I really like the way he sang. He just had such a beautiful tone and a wonderful articulation to his lyrics. There was a boy, a very strange, enchanted boy. They say he wandered very far, over land and sea. A little shy and sad of eye, but very wise was he. And then one day, one magic day, he came my way. And as we spoke of many things, fools and kings, this he said to me: the greatest thing you'll ever learn is just to love and be loved in return. Little shy and sad of eye, but very wise was he. And then one day, one magic day, he came my way. And as we spoke of many things, and kings. This he said to me, the greatest thing you'll ever learn is just to love and be loved in return. Thank you so much. I never cared much for moonlit skies. I never winked back at fireflies. But now that the stars are in your eyes, I'm beginning to see the light. I never went in for afterglow or candlelight on the mistletoe. But now when you turn the lamp down low, I'm beginning to see the light. Used to ramble through the park, shadow boxing in the dark. Then you came and caused a spark. That's the foil on fire now. I never made love by lantern shine. I never saw rainbows in my wine. But now that your lips are burning mine, I'm beginning to see the light. Hey! McSweeney, everybody. Hey. John Kennedy on the bass. I never cared much for moonlit skies. I never winked back at fireflies. But now that stars in your eyes, I'm beginning to see the light. I never went in for afterglow or candlelight on the mistletoe. But now when you turn the lamp down low, I'm beginning to see the light. Used to ramble through the park, shadow boxing in the dark. Then you came and caused a spark. That's a foil on fire now. I never made love by lantern shine. I never saw rainbows in my wine. But now that your lips are burning mine, I'm beginning beginning to see the light. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Gracie and Lacy.
Hello, you. All right.
That'll
right
work.
in the-
That'll work.
Yeah, we'll take more of that. Thank you. Well, we're excited. We've got the drawing coming up, so if you haven't put your little slip in there, feel free to jump on in the drawing. This is one of our favorite tunes, I've Got Rhythm.
I've got rhythm, I've got music, I've got my man who can ask for anything more. I've got daisies in green pastures, I've got my man who can ask for anything more. When old man trouble, I won't fight him, you won't fight him around my door. I've got starlight, I've got sweet dreams, I've got my man who can ask for anything more, who can ask for anything more.
Let the band take it away.
I've got rhythm, I've got music, I've got my man who can ask for anything more. I've got daisies in green pastures, I've got my man who can ask for anything more. Sing it, sister. Oh, that trouble, I ain't got a mind to. Darling, you won't find her around my front or back door. I've got starlight, I've got sweet dreams, I've got my man who can ask for anything more, who could ask for anything more. When I've got rhythm.
Thank you. I've got
Welcome
rhythm.
back to Act 2.
Yeah, so we are going to do the drawing.
The drawing. We're so
Two
excited.
different drawings.
We have 2 drawings. Oh, good. Do we have anyone else to add before we shake it up? Okay, we need a really honest person.
So we shall start with this old-fashioned
We need an
drawing.
honest
Okay.
person. Let's see. Somebody
Shake it up.
that looks honest. You look really honest. And you also gave us money, so come on up here. Come on up here. Did you shake it up really good?
Oh, I did.
Okay. All right. What's your name, sir?
Matt.
Matt. So Matt is your last name. Is your first name. Okay. Okay. Would you, Matt? Would you? Sorry, I'm in a strange mood. Okay. All right. Reach in. Pick a name. Hopefully, it's not a really hard one to pronounce, but you're here, and you have a complicated name, so. Okay. All right. Matthew Van Slyke. Matthew, right over here. Come on up to the front, Matthew. And I have to say, I'm so thankful. You took penmanship class very seriously. You know how much pressure it is to read these cards. Come on up because you are coming back to Forte on the house. We've got some free drink tickets, some free admission for you. You can use those drink chips tonight if you like. Some goodies for you. Round of applause for Matt. Okay, Michael, are we ready to go backstage? Take a look at this high-tech wheel. All of your names who purchased tickets are on this wheel. It's going to spin around, and whenever the computer decides, it's going to just stop, and one of you is going to win one of those special Forte boxes. Are you ready? Here we go.
Drum roll, please.
Thank you, Bill. Are you in the house, Derek? All right, Derek. Here he is. Here he is. Derek, you are coming back to Forte Jazz Lounge. You've got some free drink tokens. You've got some gifts in there. Give Derek a round of applause. Why are you taking away their opportunity to drop in more cash?
Oh, yes. Well, it's right over here, folks. I was just thinking when I dance, I was like,
okay.
you know, wanting to be careful.
They can throw money while you're dancing.
Yeah,
You
you
throw
can
money
throw money while I'm dancing.
Well, one of the best things about living in Charleston is that when you go out in town, you're often among other artistic people. And I happen to see an artistic person in the house tonight. I happen to see another performer that we know.
Really?
And he also, I happen to know that he sings some Nat King Cole tunes. Charles Grant. Can you come on up to the front? Charles Grant, come on up. Can we put you on the spot tonight? Oh, and a microphone appears for you. That's amazing. Come and watch your step here. And Charles, you are a performer here at Forte.
Yes, I am.
And you've got some Motown shows coming up.
Yes, I do.
Charles Grant sings some amazing hits from Motown, R&B, a lot of the standards, and his show is here at Forte every month.
Every month, every third Friday. Matter of
Third
fact,
Friday.
Next Friday, the 16th.
Friday the 16th. You have got to come back because this is a fantastic show, and we're so excited that you're going to sing one of our favorite Nat King Cole songs.
I am happy to be here.
We're so glad to be here. So watch out. When you're a performer, you're in the audience. You never know. We might just drag you up here. You look really nice.
Thank you.
You look
Thank you
show
very
ready.
much.
Let's give it up for Charles Grant. Take it away, Charles.
I love you for sentimental reasons. I hope you do believe me. I've given you my heart. I love you, and you alone were meant for me. Please give your loving heart to me and say we'll never part. I think of you every morning, dream of you every night. Darling, I'm never lonely whenever you are inside. I love you for sentimental reasons. I hope you do believe me. I've given you my heart. Go ahead, Bill.
Give it up for Charles Grant, everybody.
I think of you every morning, dream of you every night. Darling, I'm never lonely. Whenever you are inside, I love you for sentimental reasons. I hope you do believe me. I've given you my heart. One more time.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Thank
Charles
you very much.
Grant. Thank you, Charles. Oh, thank you. Isn't he fantastic? Come back and see his show on third Fridays here at Forte. This is a song called Orange Colored Sky, and I love this song. Both Nat King Cole and Natalie Cole covered this song. It became a Billboard top hit in the 50s, and we're just gonna take it away.
Well, I was walking along, minding my business, when out of that orange-colored sky, flash, flame, alakazam, wonderful you came by. I was humming a tune, drinking in sunshine, when out of that orange-colored view, flash, flame, alakazam, I gotta look at you. Well, one look and I am timber. Watch out for flying glass. 'Cause the ceiling fell in and the bottom fell out. I went into a spin and I started to shout of it. This is it, this is it. I was walking along, just minding my business, when love came and hit me in the eye. Flash, bam, alakazam, out of that orange-colored sky. Take it, boys. Well, one look and I yelled timber. Watch out for flying glass. 'Cause the ceiling fell in and the bottom fell out. I went into a spin and I started to shout of it. Hit. This is it, this is it. I was walking along, just minding my business, when love came and hit me in the eye. Flash, bam, alakazam, out of an orange color. Purple stripe, pretty green polka dot sky. Flash, bam, alakazam, and goodbye. Whoa, yeah.
Thank you so much, Orange Colored Sky. Thank you. All right, well, we're going to move on to, you know, it's very rare, Joe, that you being Jewish would request to sing a Christmas song in our show. Very interesting. So, Joe, do you want to explain why we're singing this particular Christmas song in the show?
Because it's a Nat King Cole song.
It's a Nat King Cole song. And I believe this was written in the heat of summer, this particular song. And it was rejected by publishers, I believe. So let's see what they rejected. It's one of the most classic songs of all time. Enjoy.
There's just some Nat King Cole songs you can't leave out of a Nat King Cole show, right? Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Are y'all feeling cool now? Jack Frost nipping at your nose. It really does feel weird playing this right now. Yuletide carols being sung by a choir and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe help to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa is on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on a sleigh. And every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering a simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. They know that Santa is on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh. And every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering a simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Yeah, although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, yeah, Merry Christmas to you. Thank you.
We need to do Christmas in every show. I just love that. You know, two of my favorite things are back to back, Christmas and Broadway. So we're moving into a little bit of the razzmatazz of Broadway. One of the songs that Nat King Cole sang was written by Cole Porter, and it was featured in the Broadway musical Anything Goes. Much later, the great Sutton Foster performed this number, and I've got my tap shoes on, folks. I'm thinking we need to do a little tap here to Anything Goes. So let's just see what happens.
Well, Natalie Cole loved singing and covering the songs that her father made hits. And I'm going to sing a medley for you of two of her songs that rose to popularity after her father had already passed away. He really didn't get to see the success of his daughters, so she's done such a great job carrying on his legacy. And thanks to technology, she got to sing some of his most famous hits as duets with him. I don't know if you've seen this, but if you look online, you can see a replay of how they incorporated Nat's voice and Natalie's voice so that the two could sing together. When I Fall in Love and Unforgettable. So I'm going to sing a medley of those two. And that famous duet, When I Fall in Love, of Nat, his recording, and Natalie singing live, actually won her a Grammy shortly after its release. So hope you enjoy.
When I fall in love, it will be forever, or I'll never fall in love. In a restless world like this is, love is ended before it's begun, and so many moonlight kisses seem to cool in the warmth of the sun. When I give my heart
Love those two songs. We're going to bring Gracie back to the stage. This is a Natalie Cole hit.
It sure is. And this is a song that came out in 1975. And that was actually 10 years after her father passed away. And I know he was watching from above because in 1975, an incredible song, This Will Be an Everlasting Love, became a great hit. That same year, Natalie Cole went on to win the first of 9 Grammys that she would win during her incredible career. And we just couldn't do this show without singing This Will Be an Everlasting Love. I hope you enjoy.
I hope you sing along.
Yeah, sing along.
Anyone has loved me. I'm so glad you found me in time. I'm so glad that you went to find my life. This will be an everlasting love for me. Loving you is some kind of wonderful because you show me just how much you care. You've given me the thrill of a lifetime. You are open to their this will be everlasting love. Oh, yes, it will. Ooh, yeah. You brought a lot of sunshine into my life. You filled me with happiness I never knew. You gave me more joy than I ever dreamed of, and no one can take the place of you. Yeah, this will be you and me. Hugging and squeezing and kissing and pleasing together forever, forever, forever. Yeah. So long as I know that true love will be given to you, I'll be serving this yours, so it's so glad. Oh, you're deserve it. Yeah, yeah. Oh, you deserve it. Love, 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 yeah, love.
Forte Jazz Lounge Band. They are going to play you home tonight, so enjoy more hits of Nat and Natalie Cole. Here we go.
1, 2, 3, I know exactly what you were thinking. When are they going to let Joe sing again? No? Okay, all right. That's, hey. I know, right? So, like I said, there's certain songs you can't do a Natalie Cole and Nat King Cole show without these songs. So we're just going to knock these out for you so you can reminisce. The fallen leaves drift by my window, the autumn leaves of red and gold. I see your lips, the summer kisses, the sunburned hands I used to hold. Since you went away, the days grow long, and soon I'll hear old winter's song. But I miss you most of all, my darling, when autumn leaves start to fall. Isn't that nice? You're nobody till somebody loves you. You're nobody till somebody cares. Oh, you may be the king, you may possess the whole world and its gold. Gold won't bring you happiness when you're growing old. The world still is the same, you'll never change it. As sure as the stars shine above, you're nobody till somebody loves you. So find yourself somebody to love. Take it, Billy. Hey. McSweeney, everyone. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you were at Forte Jazz Lounge listening to the Forte Jazz Quartet. On the drums, a big hand for Mr. Josh Hoover. And keep it going for the man on the bass, Mr. John F. Kennedy. My name is Joe Clarke. I know, right? You're nobody till somebody loves you. So find yourself somebody. You gotta get yourself somebody. Just find yourself somebody to love. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's our big show. Thank you so much. Give it up for my amazing wife behind the bar, Rosie. Thank you so much. We have music here 7 nights a week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday in the lobby. We have little shows, and then Wednesday through Saturday we have the big shows in here. So check out that schedule. We always have something coming up. You know, we got Charles Grant and his group is going to be here next Friday. It's always fun. Always fun. And lots of variety. I know it says jazz, but we do a lot of different stuff. So check us out, folks. All right, y'all have a great night. Thanks for joining us. And give it up for Gracie and Lacy.